Alors, bonsoir tout le monde.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this regular public meeting, this 28th January. We're going to start with the opening word. Dear colleagues, let's have the serenity to accept the things that we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can change, and the wisdom to know the difference. So once again, good evening. I would like to take this opportunity to thank all our staff who have been really busy over the last 2 weeks, specifically with the snow, ice removal, and all the other things that happened. I know that it's a lot of work, a lot of problems. Some have become stars on television during this time. So once again, thank you. Congratulations for your excellent work. I know that councillors have received some complaints, but I also know that there have been a lot of kudos, in other words, flowers that were sent without the pots. So it's thanks again for excellent work. So call to order. Confirmation of quorum. Everybody's here. Declarations of conflicts of interest. Any conflicts of interest on this humongous agenda that we have here tonight? No. So we go immediately with the adoption of the agenda, moved by Councillor Cormier, seconded by Councillor Leblanc. On the question. No questions. So all those in favor of the resolution signify by saying aye. Contrary-minded, nay. The agenda is accepted as presented. Presentations, inquiries, petitions. 7.1, inquiries by council members to Kodiak Regional RCMP. And I want to mention the presence of 4 staff sergeants. Jamie Melanson, welcome. Any questions? No questions? An update on your part? No, it's things are normal. Belize never sleeps. We're here in the community, and we do what we can do to make sure that public safety is there in our neighborhoods. Thank you. Nothing else, so we go to the next item, which is questions by members of the public. I see one person in the public, and apparently there are no questions, so we continue. Adoption of minutes of the regular council meeting, January 14th, moved by Councillor Thibodeau, seconded by Madame Marcelot. On the question. No questions concerning the minutes. All those in favor of the resolution signify by saying aye. Contrary-minded, nay. Carried as presented. Motions, memorandums, and nominations. 10.1, Public Works. 10.1.1, Purchase Dump Truck Chassis. Mr. Melanson. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. As a first item, we're talking about the municipal fleet. In the replacement program in 2019, it was authorized to. We received the 3 proposals, and the one that is recommended here for you is Lonsbury Heavy Duty Truck Limited for a Volvo model for $151,481 plus HST. So the recommendation is to purchase this. The accessories will come later on once the authorization has been given by council. So for the reading of the resolution, Monsieur Alain. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. That council award the tender for the purchase of a dump truck chassis, Volvo model, for the Public Works Department to Lonsbury Heavy Duty Truck Limited, pursuant to its proposal dated January 14th, 2019, at the cost of $151,481 plus HST. and authorize this expenditure to be defrayed from account number 3-3-20-12-7901, General Capital Budget Equipment Program. So moved. Moved by Councillor Alain, seconded by Councillor Brideau on the question. No questions? All those in favor of the resolution signify by saying aye. Contrary-minded, nay. Resolution carried as presented. Next item, 11. 11.1 on bylaw C28. Mr. Melanson, yes, here in fall you received a file for a public street that had been modified. That was an unnecessary street, so we're proceeding with a bylaw that is basically permanently closing Portland Avenue that's been there for a long time, and that's it. Thank you for the reading of the bylaw. Madame Arsenault. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Bylaw by title only. Bylaw C28, bylaw authorizing the City of Dieppe to permanently close Portland Avenue. So moved. First reading, title only. Moved by Madame Arsenault, seconded by Councillor Brideau on the question. Mr. Leblanc. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Could we get some information basically on the intention of closing Portland Avenue? What happens to the house that is there? That's the house that is behind Hamilton? Yes, that's it. Somebody from staff? Madam Spencer. Hi. So there will be a rite of passage because the public street will not be there anymore. So we've arranged things with the owner. I believe that there are discussions concerning all the lots. So it's a little more complex than just the house. Yeah, there could be easements. Even if we don't have the lands, there could be an easement, or yeah. Well, we'll see what things go how they go. Thank you. Well, as soon as we can obtain more information for council to have better information. Yeah, it's a Expansion Dieppe file, so we'll ask them to give us an update. We'll ask them to appear before us, and they'll be able to tell us to whom it belongs. No other questions? In favor of the resolution, signify by saying aye. Contrary-minded, nay. The bylaw is carried. First reading, we go to the second reading, once again by title only. Madame Arsenault, thank you, Mr. Mayor. Bylaw number C28, bylaw authorizing the City of Dieppe to permanently close Portland Avenue. So moved, second reading by title only. Moved by Madame Arsenault, seconded by Councillor Brideau on the question. All those in favor of the resolution signify by saying aye. Contrary-minded, nay. Second reading by title only, carried as presented. So, our year 2019 is starting very slowly. We have a very, very light agenda tonight. So we go now to notices of motion. No notices of motion. So now inquiries and announcements by members of council, and we're going to be starting with Monsieur Godet. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I have nothing tonight. Thank you, Monsieur Leblanc. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I would just to announce that there's a winter carnival that is going to be starting this Friday, the 1st of February, and the opening ceremonies will take place at Place 1604 at 6:30 p.m. Friday. Thank you for the information. So, hey, come and join us. Is that it? Thank you. Monsieur Cormier. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Nothing to add. Monsieur Brideau. Very light tonight. I have nothing to add. Great. Madame Le Boutillier. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I would like to start by taking this opportunity to, I didn't do it last time, sorry, to all the staff and to the citizens, all citizens of Dieppe. Happy New Year, much happiness and good health. I'd also like to take this opportunity to thank the employees for all the hard work, for the snow removal. There was a lot of work. We saw you on the roadways. It was very good to see you there. I heard a lot of positive comments, so congratulations and thank you. And as you mentioned, the Friendship Carnival is soon upon us, and we are very impatient to participate in it. Thank you, Monsieur Thibodeau. I believe that everything has been said. All the messages that I wanted to make have been said. Madame Arsenault. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I just want to say, keep warm. Storms are not finished. There's still a little bit of winter to go. So keep warm and keep healthy. Monsieur Alain. Nothing tonight, Mr. Mayor. Well, I'm going to take this opportunity to invite you all to participate to the annual morning of on the state of the municipalities this Wednesday at the Delta Beau Séjour. I'll have the opportunity to sit with my co-mayors to present the situation, the state of our three regional municipalities. And for those who might be interested, the meeting of the Regional Services Commission tomorrow night at the Moncton City Hall. And the schedule is, the calendar is pretty full for the week. So once again, nothing to add. So I believe that now that Mr. Milonson is back at work, I have the impression that our agenda is going to start filling up very quickly. And our meetings will get a little bit longer. And I see already people from staff who are saying yes. They're nodding yes. So that's it. So have a good evening. Thank you.